What's up, everybody? Welcome to today's video. Today I have a very interesting and exciting topic to go over with you guys today. But before we get into today's video, make sure you subscribe to this channel if you enjoy the content. Check out my other videos if you already have not. Leave a like down below if you enjoy the video. Share this video if you can, if you feel someone else would like to see it or needs to see it. And always, please leave a comment, please. I'm asking you, please leave a comment. That's the most important thing to me, that you leave a comment down below so we can compare our predictions together. So, now, let's get into this very interesting, exciting topic I have for you guys today, which is my Final Four. Yes, Final Four competitors in this next All-Valley tournament that is supposed to be, you know, they got to make some arrangements with the pandemic and all that, but supposed to be, in my opinion, one of the first episodes of Season 4 and has to be, unless they abandon, you know, everything that happened at the end of Season 3, and, like, I don't know, like, how they could possibly do it. Honestly, I think they probably regret bringing Allie back now, because literally, I mean, it was at a Christmas party, so we know it's sometime in December, or maybe late November, you know, at the earliest, and, you know, the tournament's supposed to be December 19th. I don't know what they're going to do, but, you know, we'll just have to see. But in my opinion, the tournament's going to be very early, and I've got to think now it will probably be in the second episode just to see, you know, some training with Miyagi-Do and, you know, get Terry Silverback and potentially Mike Barnes on John Kreese's and Cobra Kai's team. You know, and have a scene where Daniel was shocked to see the two, or probably, honestly, in my opinion, I've already, you know, made this prediction on my Cobra Kai Season 4 predictions video that, you know, one of the first video after, you know, Cobra Kai Season 3, you know, was done, and I'd watched the whole thing. Like, I binge-watched it all in one day, but my first video after Season 4, or Season 3 released, I should say, I made my Cobra Kai Season 4 predictions. I said that Terry Silver would take over the dojo after the tournament, you know, and bring Mike Barnes along, you know, sometime, you know, with throughout the season and be his assistant sensei. So I honestly think they'll only have Terry Silver and John Kreese for the tournament as the senseis. But anyway, that's how I think it's going to be early in the season. So I'm going to tell you my Final Four fighters and competitors, which also reveals the last fight, you know, in the Final Two and my champion prediction for Cobra Kai Season 4 All-Valley Tournament on December 19th. It's supposed to be. They might push it back to May 19th. You never know. But, I mean, it's got to be a packed arena. They're going to have to introduce the pandemic. Maybe they're just going to have to lie about when the pandemic hit. You know, like, say, the pandemic hit in December, you know, strangely, and we just don't want anybody, you know, or maybe they'll just say it's the flu or something like that, and we don't want people attending this time of year. The flu's really bad or something, because the flu was actually pretty bad back in 2019. Winter going into 2020. But anyway, enough babbling and enough rambling. Let's get into the actual Final Four. Hope you haven't clicked on the video by now. So my Final Four competitors are here we go. Tori will fight Hawk. And yes, I think that Tori will fight Sam in the All-Valley. But I think Tori will win, because I think a lot of people will be expecting Sam to win like she usually always does, and I think that will give Tori confidence for the future, and that will lead to their, you know, street clash, wherever it is, sometime throughout Season 4, probably toward the end, their part 3 of their street clashes, maybe part 4 if you want to count the, you know, whole incident at the club, you know, in the first episode that Tori even came into the show in Season 2. But I think, yes, that Tori will beat Sam and will most likely fight Hawk. And Sensei Kreese is going to be against Hawk, and so is Tori. And Tori will probably try to fight dirty against him, but I believe Tori will be the one that comes out on top. Just joking. Hawk will come out on top. And believe it or not, I had this prediction, and I've gone against it already. My Cobra Kai Season 4 predictions, I told y'all that it would be Robbie and Miguel. But I really got to thinking, I just think it's very unrealistic if they make Miguel, because, let's be honest, he basically, you know, got dominated by Kyler, even though he came out victorious at the end. He can't, you know, they basically say he changes within days, but I don't see them making him be, you know, just, you know, that good of a karate fighter where he could beat Robbie. So I honestly think that Robbie will fight Miguel in the Final Four. And Sensei Kreese will probably be trying to push Johnny's buttons as much as possible, because he knows how much Johnny cares about Miguel and all that. He'll probably tell Robbie to hurt Miguel, which might drive an even deeper wedge between Johnny and Robbie's relationship. But Robbie will come out victorious in that fight, and Miguel may get a little hurt. So that leaves it to be Robbie and Miguel. I honestly would not doubt if Miguel fights Kyler again in the All Valley, since Kyler is, one of Cobra Kai's best students right now. But anyway, that leaves Robbie and Hawk. And here it is. I think that Robbie will probably, this is what I've said, this fight will be based on the third movie's final fight, where Mike Barnes fought incredibly dirty against Daniel under Terry Silver's order. And that's what Terry Silver, now Kreese will be wanting to do that anyway, because that's just the kind of guy he is. Now, especially if Miguel, which is still possible, but especially if Miguel is the one fighting in the last, because he knows that'll push Johnny's buttons. But I think that, Robbie and Miguel still will fight in All Valley, and it will be in the Final Four match. That's just my opinion. I just don't see them making Miguel win. And I think that Robbie will fight Hawk, and Terry Silver will want Robbie to fight dirty against him, because he wants to reminisce Daniel of that past 85 final match fight, because that was such a nightmare for him, and he will basically want to reminisce it, incredibly, and definitely will want revenge on Daniel big time this season. So Robbie will fight Hawk now, I do believe, in the final match of this All Valley tournament, and Robbie will fight incredibly dirty, and Hawk will be hurting bad, and then I honestly think things will happen where Robbie gets in the floor and starts screaming at Hawk like Mike Barnes did right after the, actual three. I don't know, they may just very well do the 3-minute rule this year, but that would honestly, they'd have to throw in where Miguel would, not fight at all, if they wanted to do Miguel in the final match, which would make more sense. Because, I just don't see Miguel getting through all those people to fight in the very, end match and all that. And, that would make it to be where Miguel, wasn't ready to fight, still hurting a lot and everything like that. I mean, you never know. The writers could have this up their sleeve the whole time. But I'm still going with Hawk. I really am. And Robbie will fight incredibly dirty against him, probably do something, and this will be under Terry Silver's order most likely. Probably do something like start screaming at Hawk if he's in pain on the floor, and we may see Daniel come out and encourage Hawk, because I think we're going to see a lot of moments of bonding honestly this season between Hawk and Daniel as Hawk tries to be a better person. This would make a lot of sense if this happened, and he will talk some confidence up into Hawk, and it will get his fighting skills back just like it did in the 85 tournament with Mr. Miyagi. Talking Daniel up and talking, telling Daniel, you must not lose to fear, you're scared to death, please do not lose this match. Mr. Miyagi, like Sam said when, Daniel told Sam about the incident, Mr. Miyagi always had a way to fix things, and Daniel will have that experience and basically, I think, rub it right in Terry Silver's face for the second time, and I think the Hawk will get up and finish the fight and win, just like that Daniel did to Mike Barnes. And we'll finally see Hawk get the better of Robbie, if that does happen, because it's always been where Robbie gets the best of Hawk. That's just how it's always been. Now, I do want to throw it out there. That would be the most likely way I think Miguel would win, because we know it's not going to be the Cobra Kai's or Robbie that wins the All Valley tournament. No way. I mean, since this is based, on my opinion, too, on the third movie's final fight. We know it's not going to be like that, okay? Plus, this is going to be the last tournament in Cobra Kai. We already know that in the whole show. But it would make sense if Miguel was to, they was to change the rules once again, like maybe now, because we only know of 2 tournaments in the movies, really, maybe now we could do, where maybe they could say, oh, 1 year we do this and the next year we do that, because Daniel wouldn't know. I mean, he said, oh, this year they have a new rule in the All Valley tournament. Well, maybe, he doesn't know that because he wasn't there the All Valley tournament before that in 1984. He wasn't there in 83, so you never know how it really was. But anyway, that would make the most sense if Miguel was to win the All Valley tournament and fight in the final match. If he, didn't have to fight since he's the previous All Valley champion and come up to the final match and, not be ready, not have fighting, still in pain, and, just get absolutely dominated the majority of the fight and somehow come off victorious at the end. I don't know. We'll see. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. Like I said, the first video, leave a comment down below. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to this channel and check out its other content. And, yeah, share this video if you can. All right, we need all the views we can get. Maybe, I'm sure someone out there that y'all could think of, if you know how to share and everything, that y'all could think of, that would need to see this video. So please do that. And most important, like I said, please go leave a comment down below. I'd love to compare our predictions and analysis together. All right, see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Take care. Peace.